We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
Howdy everybody, Jake Rez here. We got here. Sorry I'm being late. All backed up tonight. All sorts of fun going on. But we're here. Bowman draft number 33 hobby PYT full case of hobby. I got 2 cases sitting in front of me. I'm going to need somebody to pick a left or a right, and we'll get going without further ado. I've got a 5-caser of this filling for tonight. We got 32 spots left. There's 2 spots left in Topps Chrome Olympic Hopefuls, 13 left in my football mixer. I've got Ginter X full and ready to rip after this. That soccer took forever. Holy cow. That was a lot of cards. I didn't see that coming. Maserati says, right. Thank you very much. Get my sleeves ready here. And we will take off the left. You will see the left in the 5-caser. It'll stay nearby, and it'll come back on the table later tonight. They stand up better the other way, but that's okay. Hope y'all are having a good Friday night. Like I said, busy here. Busy, 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 busy. Ripping and ripping and ripping and ripping tonight. No stop. I had to slam down a sandwich in between breaks there. Whew. You'll probably hear my stomach make some weird sounds as it processes that in an untimely manner, I guess the case would be. I got to the bathroom too. So that's a bonus. Here we go. Paper, paper, paper. Bazana. Becker and Taylor. In action is Zaire Hope. Irish, Flores, and Killen. Sometimes stuff doesn't fill, and you got some gaps, and it's real easy to just, you know, sit down and have a nice meal. Not the case tonight. Bowman logo fractor without the Bowman logo. Salas to 35. I can't believe they screwed those up. Well, I can believe they screwed them up, but... Babel, Hodges, Fry. Orange, Dean Moss. Is going to be an autograph behind it? Nope, just another color. DeJerwa. So Dean Moss, orange, 3 of 25 for the Rays. Rays going to Tree Shaker. Yeah, I think they would have been pretty cool, too, of what they were trying to do, I'm assuming. But, yeah, they didn't bother to make them correctly. Other than that, DeJerwa is 27 of 99 for the Orioles. Orioles smell skunky. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not a big deal. You know, probably nobody will notice. Hartshorn for the Cubs. We don't sell much of this. Should be okay. Dean Livingston is going to start us out. First auto. Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks going to Tribeca Wax Collector. Weatherholt, Hodge, Elwinger. Should have 2 autos on this side here, huh? How about another orange? Jefferson Rojas. Oh, with an auto behind it. 20 of 25. That's what I thought was happening with the first orange we got. Jefferson Rojas for the Cubs. Cubs going to T. Sackett. And how about a little Ethan Fry? Astros. Astros is Chef Steph. Doyle. Parker. Smith and Bradfield. Oh, that's awesome. Cade Anderson, 89 of 99 on the green. Achromatic autograph, Cade Anderson. That's cool. Mariners going to Double D. Let's get our mid out for Cade. That's sick. That's an awesome looking card. All right, let's get some adjustments then going here. We're going to put Moss there. He's going to go there. Fry can stay. And there. Those achromatics are really cool looking. I think that's the first number. I think everything else I've had was just to 150. I think that's the first color I've gotten out of those. It's pretty darn sharp. Mason Morris to 499. McGonigal, Mitchell, and Jenkins. They're selling well, are they? That's interesting because not the insert autos don't always sell great in Bowman. You know, they can be a little iffy, so that's good to hear that they're selling well. They look awesome. I've been impressed. I hit Bazana earlier tonight. 280 of 499 for the Reds. Going to Ranbor. Got a little Joe Parker action on the refractor. Hartshorn for the Cubs. Yeah, non-base autos in Bowman can sometimes be like, do they still have, I haven't seen one, they must not have them anymore. The class of 2024. Nobody liked those. I always liked them. It was a cheap way to get the guys you're looking for. 34-35 Salas for the Marlins. Going to Zach Mann. So your Hope Dodgers. And speaking of Bazana, Travis Bazana. I forgot to bring a second box. You need 2 boxes for these guys. And you need a separate one for base. And I forgot. It was in too much of a hurry. A lot of cards. A lot of cards in a box of hobby. Formerly known as Jumbo. We're chipping away at the 5-caser. And not really. 31. It was 32 last I looked, so we didn't really chip very far, did we? No. I haven't done the light or super jumbo, actually. I've only done hobby so far. This is 5.5 cases of hobby for me, but I've got both other ones coming up later tonight in the 5-caser, obviously. W and Conrad. Weatherholt. Sammy Stafford to 99. Pirates. Nance, Livingston, Jacobs. Gold. Blake Mitchell to 50 for the Royals. Son Lewis. Myra. Irish Buck. Linsky. Cameron Millar to 75 Royals. Royals getting yellow, reptilian, and gold in this center spot. Boker. Finally an auto on this. Ethan Petrie, Nationals. Nationals going to Joseph E. Fry. McConaughey to 150. And Jake Cook, Blue Jays. Blue Jays going to T-Pops. Gonna kick off a 99 already. We got 2 oranges and a 35. A lot of color to start. Everything to color autos. Start popping. Arnold, Coe, and Harvey. There's one. Matthew Mayura. Hawaii baseball. 177 to 250. Kevin. Justin C. with Mayura. How quickly you've turned on me after hitting you a debut patch auto. I guess you have tons of people that have hit you debut patch auto, so I'm just nothing. Huh? 3 of 99, Matthew Fisher for the Phillies. That Nans was sweet, though, right? That was pretty awesome. To 10. I didn't look. What? Those like inscriptions? What is the name of that insert set, or that autograph set? I'm not even sure. That was the first one I've seen of anybody of those. 3 of 99, Phillies. Phillies going to GF Bucks. Bremner for the Angels. Uh, 145 of 150. You just like him more because his name is Kevin, isn't it? Isn't that right? Rangers. Rangers going to Jay Castle. Cody Bunker, Phillies. Millar, 38 of 75 for the Royals. Royals. Deli counter. How is Whataburger? Is Whataburger good? Never had it. 37 of 50, Blake Mitchell. Royals as well. There's one of the... Was it In-N-Out? I don't remember... I had one of the bigger burger chains that's not in the Midwest at the San Diego airport, but I don't remember what it was. That wouldn't have been Whataburger, because I don't think Whataburger is in California either. 59 of 99, Sammy Stafura. I think it was In-N-Out, but I don't remember. Pirates, Huskies forever. In your completely impartial Texas, Cam Smith is going to be there? That's pretty cool, too. Just hanging out at Whataburger? Seems like an odd place for an autograph signing for the Astros tour. Is it a big Whataburger? Oh, what did I just had? I had Freddy's. I had Freddy's for the first time last week. I believe they're more East Coast Freddy's. And they've been expanding into Wisconsin and stuff, but I think they're East Coast more. Because I thought I saw them like in Massachusetts and stuff. But I had Freddy's. And it was good. I'd compare it to probably a Five Guys, I guess. Kind of that style. It was a little expensive, but they're steak burgers, so it's a little different. It's been open in Appleton for quite a long time. I just haven't gone. It's probably been there for 2-3 years at least, I guess. That's all right. No Culver's, but it's good. I would like to get the Whataburger at some point. I don't know how far Whataburger has come close to Wisconsin. I don't know what the closest Whataburger would be to me. Pack seems thick. Are we under 30? Are we under 30? We're under 30. 28 players left in the 5K. There's still 2 left in my Olympics. Anybody wants Hillary Knight or Apollo Ono? Come on. Oh, weird. Upside down. And 3 refractors. And Eli Willett's Axis. I hate cards every which way. I do like gold autos, though. Peter Cussow. He's from Wisconsin. 2450, the number one player from the state of Wisconsin last year. Going to the Mets. Sammy. Knockoff Cook. Actually, we're not. We're gonna knock off these guys. That's not a first. We don't need that. That's my first Cusso auto. He's got an okay auto. Another auto. Auto's on the weird side there. They're normally not on this side. DeJurwa. Orioles. Orioles is smells skunky. Or you you're gonna show it to him? That's still gonna hand it off at the At World Baseball Classic? Is that when you're gonna meet up, or is that just when you're gonna be down at, you'll go to spring training? Richardson to 99. Malcolm Moore. This one's all base. This was the really thick one. There's all just paper. There's no chrome there. This box is just messed up. Got our third auto though, so got all that. 327 of 499. Ethan Hedges for the Rockies. Rockies going to Mass Appeal. More Cook. Steel Hall. Livingston to 499. Diamondbacks. If I tell you who they are, they won't be under the radar, will they? Then everybody will know about them. Griffin and Lampkin. Chase Shores, 13 of 99. Max Bellew. He's a Longhorn. Montgomery and Jimenez. Whoop, whoop. Franklin Arias. I'm glad we got all our autos because that box was pretty well messed up. Everything going all sorts of directions. $13/99. Chase Shores for the Angels. Angels is Scoots. $47/499. Dean Livingston for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks going to Tribeca Wax Collector. Piacenton has a nice. I don't know much about him. Malcolm Moore and Richardson is 94/99 Green Reptilian. Athletics Huskies forever. I think is it West? Shortstop for the Dodgers. Just because the Dodgers system is so loaded, I don't think he's properly rated. He'd be in the top probably 20 for some bad teams and top 30 for most of the other teams. Get a printing bite out of Cooper Fleming. If Fleming's an interesting guy, he's an intriguing prospect. I was talking about him the other night on our other stream. He's a big dude. He's like 6'3", but I don't know if he's gonna hit for power. But if he does, put it together, and I trust the Rays. The Rays do a great job of scouting and developing. Like he was a kind of a question mark for some teams, whether he's going to make enough contact and stuff, and if he's going to drive the ball. I wouldn't bet against the Rays, I guess, figuring it out for him. Aiden West, yeah, for the Dodgers. He, if he was in a different organization, he'd be rated a lot higher and have a lot more hype. I like him. Just the Dodgers system is so deep that he's way back there in their organization, but I think he's got good talent. Wiggins, the 99 for the Cubs. That's the thing. I like everything I read about him. Everybody's kind of like he looks like he should be a great player, but we don't know if it's in there. Well, if anybody can figure it out, I think the Rays typically are the guys that have a pretty good idea about people. Moss to 99. That's why the Tate and Gray thing is interesting too. Because Tate and Gray is, here's our Aiden West kid. What was he? He was Yeah, 4th round. But he got over slots, I'm pretty sure. His dad was a high-level BMX rider. Chase Shores. Tatum Gray is 6'4", 6'6", something like that. Big dude. Scoots has the Angels. Catcher, switch hitter, crazy power. However, he grew up in Iowa and hasn't faced any basically real competition yet. Some of his stuff is already pretty expensive comparative really to where he got drafted. 89 of 99. Celestian for the Mariners. But if he becomes a power hitting, switch hitting catcher, that's a pretty good deal. He could be, if he makes the majors, obviously that's a pretty good combination that he has. He also could get released before he ever gets to AA. Got all the Tennessee guys. Snead's from Wisconsin. South Milwaukee. Hey, speak of the devil. Aiden West for the Dodgers. Yeah, the problem with being tall is you have a big strike zone. You can have a lot of holes in your swing too. Mike Molesky, the Dodgers. That's I feel like I should put him up here if I talked him up. Because even like Aaron Judge, that's why he went late in the first. Because they thought he had too many holes in his swing. You know, when you're that big, a lot of moving parts, hard to have a consistent swing. However, if you figure it out, ball go far. Jamie Arnold. JoJo Parker. There's Nate Snead, Tennessee. I mean, that's what the draft is. It's always going to be a lot of ifs, you know. Theo Gillen to $4.99. If you already knew which of these guys was going to be good, it wouldn't be any fun. The fun part is trying to figure out which ones are the ones that are going to be good. But yeah, there's a ton of ifs in these guys. Ike Irish. Can he hit for power? He hasn't done well with wood bats. He did great in college with aluminum, but when he gets to wood, he hasn't hit for any power. I think he's going to figure it out. But that's the question on him. Smells Skunky and the Orioles. Hello, Bizzle. Is it? Where are we at? 27. Oh, got my hopes up there. I thought we were really close. Take off Petrie. Where's Fry? We'll keep Petrie over Fry. This draft class, Liam Doyle. This draft class is not a red steel Hall auto. I don't know. Did we? I didn't. This draft class is a little shaky for me. $3.99 to $4.99. Theo Gillen, Rays. I think that's Zach. Nope, Rays is Tree Shaker. Marlins is Zach. Tree Shaker on that one. Like 8 million high school shortstops in this class. And then college pitchers. Jamie Arnold, Florida State. Yeah, Yusevich. He sure took off for sure. He's an interesting guy in college. But he missed the Conference USA tournament because of, what was it, like a ruptured spleen or like something totally weird, like out of nowhere. 18 of 99, Dean Moss for the Rays. Tree shaker. Oh, we got the Rays up there, and I'm not putting the rest of their stuff up there. Do you think Holiday is worth the hype? I mean, I'll take Holiday over Willits any day of the week. Holiday's gonna hit for power. He's gonna be a third baseman. Again, he has more of a hole in his swing than obviously his brother does, but he has a lot more power than his brother. 77 of 99. T. Sackett. I mean, they made 89 of 99 to hold Arquette and Holiday back. You know, those are the two best guys on this. Mariners going to double D on that one. Give me 1 second here. What's going on here? This isn't going how I planned. Who wants a security code? Yeah, no violet either. Yeah. I'm trying to get my spreadsheet open, and it says I need a code, but it's not sending me a code. How's it supposed to come? This is dumb. Come on. Screw it. I can get it from Tom's. Log into mine. There we are. We got it. What the? Okay. Where were we? Who were we talking about? I can put this away. Oh, Jay Cook was the question, the original one, right? I wrote hit plus speed plus, so on the upper scale of speed, and no power, I wrote. He's a complete slap hitter, if I remember right. There's like 2 guys in this that have good contact skills, but no power because they have no loft in their swing whatsoever. I think Cook is one of those guys. Yeah, I wrote no power. But he can hit, and he has plus speed. He'll steal bases. Covers a lot of ground in center field. But yeah, Cook has no power whatsoever, apparently. Southern Miss he went to. I actually, the 2 Marlins kids are intriguing to me. Mainly because there's not a lot of power in this class at all. There's just not a lot of guys like with good power, and they got 2 guys that, again, the big if is, can they hit over 200? But if they can, those 2 kids got power. Compton and Williams. Those are 2 of the better power prospects in this. It's just whether they, I mean, they have flaws that will they be able to hit enough to make use of the power. But that's always a nice, I mean, that's what you're guessing on in this stuff. You're kind of looking for power guys, obviously, because that's what sells. Chicks dig the long ball. Matthew Fisher. Unfortunately, Bizzle, I really like Conrad. I'm a big Conrad guy, and I hate it because he's a Cub draft pick. But he's way up there for me. I really like him out of this draft. He's one of my favorites. Phillies, GF Bucks. Correct, Chewbacca. That's absolutely correct. That's what worries me about it, because they've had plenty of other guys, too, with power that they failed to develop. Yep, as much as I trust the Rays, I distrust the Marlins to do a good job. Maybe they'll get traded to somebody else, but they don't. They keep all their prospects because they're always bailing on vets to get more prospects. They never trade their prospects for vets. Namala to 150, Cunningham to 499. Yeah, that's the thing. To 99, Eli Willits on the Axis. Bellew to 99, Rockies. J.D. Dix to 75. He's from Wisconsin, and he's from Wisconsin. J.D. Dix from Whitefish Bay. Nate Snead from South Milwaukee. Angels. Angels going to Scoots. Like Irish. Abel, Maldonado, and Thompson. Gurvich. I like this kid. I saw him play a ton in college. Gurvich. He went to San Diego, University of San Diego. And the dude hits. Again, I hate it because he went to the Cardinals, but I like it because I'll probably get to see him play against the Timberwolves. Oh, Billy Carlson miscut. Been a bunch of miscut in this case. Gold, Dakota Jordan. 49 of 50. Speaking of guys that, if they put it together, would be pretty awesome. Coe, Kilby, and Dunno. Quinton Young is an interesting kid, too. From a little further down. Obviously, Delman and Dimitri's nephew. Dude's 6'6", high schooler. I think he reclassified too, so he's like young for the draft, and he's still already 6'6". Jacob Morrison, Brewers. Quentin Young is interesting for the Twins. Crazy athletic kid, and it's just putting it all together. He's not a baseball player. He's just an unbelievable athlete, but he's got pedigree. Brewers, El Magnifico with Jacob Morrison. Seems like we're in a big rut here of a lot of base autos, huh? Are we in a huge base auto rut? Sure seems like it. Young? You saw Young betting? It's good to hear. I mean, he should have a smooth swing, you'd think. He's had some pretty good role models. We were at 27. Are we under? We're still at 27. We're still at 2 left in Olympics. Jeez. Oh, Gurovich. Yes. I like Gurovich has a really nice swing. Again, I saw him play a lot with aluminum, so he could drive the ball. We'll see if he drives with wood, but I like his swing. I like his style. Hard-nosed player. So San Diego had a couple different players that were supposed to play for Summer League that I worked for. The Summer League team. It's kind of like Dock Spiders. Giants going to Royo. So I watched 20, 25 San Diego games at least. So I saw Gurovich play a lot. Young is thorough. Yeah. Yeah, Young is put together. So he's an interesting one. 12 of 75, J.D. Dix for the Diamondbacks. Tribeca Wax Collector. Bellew is 53 of 99 for the Rockies. Rockies going to Mass Appeal. Nice Willits, 52 of 99. Over 106 with wood. Jeez. Nationals going to Joseph E. Fry. Let's get the Willits up there. Take the hedges off. We have something else, Nationals? I thought we had something. I don't know. Kate Anderson in action for the Mariners. Ike Irish? Yes, I do like Ike Irish. He should have gone to Notre Dame, though, like I said in my write-up on the page. Man, that's an NIL opportunity missed big time. Tribeca Wax Collector on the case and cutting him to $4.99. $3.49 of $4.99. The Yankees, man. Their prospects get just so overhyped. It's unbelievable. 3 of 150 for the Blue Jays. T-Pops. I thought the Brewers might grab like Irish. I think they were kind of into him. It'll be interesting to see if he can catch or not. Three boxes left. What time we got? How am I doing? I am not doing well for time at all. Oh no. When I started my night, when I took over Kevin's breaks that he couldn't get done, if everything went well, I would finish at 6 a.m. Things have not gone well. Rooting for the Rams? I don't know what you mean. Won't be rooting for anybody. Football season's done. Dumb sport. Football's dumb. Don't need to watch it anymore. It's hockey season. It's Australian Open season. Soon to be Olympic season. Football's done. It's over. Not going to watch it anymore. Don't need to root for anybody. That word's not allowed in the chat. It's a dirty word. Actually, I will watch that game. I do want to watch Indiana, Miami. I will watch, although, I don't know. That is the first full day of the Australian Open. Might sneak in some football that day. Brady Abel. Curse words, those dirty words. That dirty word isn't allowed in the chat. Save your names. Oh, do I need to delete your comments too on YouTube? Draft prospect portrait autograph. 41 guys have autos, all numbered 10. Okay. Interesting. Interesting wing. So draft prospect. Oh, that's the okay. The portraits. Ooh, how about a little Woo Pig Suey? College variation. Dodgers. Dodgers going to Mike Molesky. That's awesome. He's from Canada besides. This is the third one. I've never hit one before of these, and now this is the third one I've hit so far of this product this year. I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or we're gonna put that. Where do I want to put that? We'll keep Irish up. We'll take Myra down, even though I like him. Xavier Nan's right behind it to 250. Elwinger to 99 Twins. That was quite the pack there. Willits, Persinio, Sakura. Gamble and Voigt. Eduardo Tate to 99. Twins again. Willits twice? What, huh? Oh, the Nationals. No, that's Petrie. Thank you. Cade Obermuller. I love the college variations. They're great. Phillies. Wes Obermuller's kid. Cade. University of Iowa. 4 of 150 for the Phillies. Phillies going to GF Bucks. We'll put the Phillies up there then since they have a spot. We won't put the Cardinals back. I have something else? Phillies? I don't think. Where are the Phillies? Oh, there's Matthew Fisher. There we go. Good enough. Appreciate it. I need the room. There's Willets. Top to bottom looks like miscut. Astros, Ethan Fry. Did I just take him off? He was there. I must have took him off. A little bit ago, actually. South Carolina, huh? So, he's from Louisiana. Or no, it's LSU. The other Ethan is... I get the two confused. Right? Who's the... What else? Oh. Ethan Petrie is South Carolina. Fry is LSU. Astros. Chef Steph. Oh, this is yeah, he's from Louisiana. He won 2 high school state championships and then 2 College World Series, right? It's 4 championships in 5 years. Not too shabby. We'll let the LSU guys sit next to Arkansas. Hopefully they can get along. Astro Chef Steph. Was that the LSU game that he dropped the stuff? Because they had a weird. I didn't. Thank God I wasn't at the LSU game. Witherspoon. I would have been so upset about that game. Malachi Witherspoon. Tigers. That was the game they got eliminated. Arkansas has a. That's yeah. Arkansas has a history of Bear Davis choking at the College World Series, having guys just make unbelievably horrible defensive plays. Like the drop pop-up when they lost to, they blew the game. Jake Monroe to Oregon State should have had a national championship, and they dropped a pop-up and then lose the game. Yeah, the LSU game. Yeah, I went to actually the Omaha Storm Chasers, the head I'm wearing. I went to that game that night instead of watching LSU Arkansas. Jake Monroe Angels. Scoots. Glad I didn't have to live through that pain. Straight scribbles. Big M, big W, and a couple dots. Yeah. Case and Cunningham. This one looks a little miscut too. Diamondbacks. Tate is 61 of 99 for the Twins. Scallywag. He's also getting this one green. Elwinger, 12 of 99. Uh, 97 of 250. Save your names. Astros. Put that up there. And the refractor as well. I got to see Arkansas beat Coastal Carolina. I think was the game that I went to for Arkansas. Got to see UCLA play. Rock Chalowski, #1 pick next. I see UCLA is #1 for preseason, right? Kind of surprised by that. Man, I like the talent they have coming back, but I like Cunningham. I'd like to see a little more pop out of him. think he'll hit. I think for sure he'll hit. He's fast. He can play shortstop. He can stick there. But I'd like to see him drive the ball a little more. I didn't realize he was from San Antonio. Yeah, USA Baseball Player of the Year. $25 left in the 5K. There's still 2 left in the Olympics. Nobody wants Hillary Knight and Apollo Anton Ono. Discount those 2 again. Yeah. Paul Antonono. Dude's awesome. How about a little gold in action Jesus Mate? 40 of 50. We got yellow right behind it. 48 of 50 for the Brewers. El Magnifico, I believe, has the Brewers. Yes, indeed. Mate. And then J.J. Weatherholt right behind him to 75. So 2 pretty big prospects to get some color of. 65 of 75 for the Cardinals. Cardinals is Justin C. Oh, I see. I thought there was stuff on the back of a card there, but it's just the inaction of Andrew Salas. Whoa. Settle down, chat. Kate Anderson. Landon Vidorek. This guy's a little interesting for the Dodgers, too. Again, the Dodgers are so loaded. 347 to 499 in their farm system. That guy's... Actually, West is ranked for them, isn't he? Yeah, West is 29. This kid is not. And he's actually kind of interesting to me. Where did he go to school? I don't have it on there. He started at quarterback for his high school football team. He pitched in Little League Great Lakes Regional Tournament. Cincinnati. A lot of stolen bases. But he's got pop, too. He hit 14 homers. Dodgers are sneaky in this. +2 Arkansas, guys. Dodgers, Mike Molesky. Jason Cunningham. Speak, oh, the devil. Diamondbacks. Tribeca Wax Collector. I was getting a little worried about the Dodgers. You know, not signing much this offseason. About time they finally open the wallet and sign some players. J.B. Middleton, 42 of 71. Rockies. Rockies going to mass appeal. Kevin Fine, Weideman. Andrew Salas to 50. Gold. Aaron Watson. Young and Cook. He is trying to show off the guns there, isn't he? Got the sleeves up. Leo DeVries. Still weird seeing him in an A's jersey to $4.99. And there he is again and again. And more Ethan Fry, 85/99. Well, I know who doesn't have the Astros in this break because I'm actually hitting Astros. 85/99, Ethan Fry. No Nans yet, though. That'll come. Chef Steph and the Astros. Steel Hall blue. Oops, wrong stack. This one might be left, right, and top, bottom miscut. Going for all of it, Bowman. Nice job, Tops. $197 of $4.99, Leo DeVries. Athletics is Huskies forever. Got Aaron Watson on the X-Fractor. Salas, 25 of 50 for the Marlins. Another whoop-whoop. Marlins going to Zach Mann. Kate Anderson, Refractor. Top, bottom again. We'll let him hang out. Why not? And Salas on the inaction, too. All right, one box left. Football's getting full. Got 7 left in football. Yeah, have a good night, Bizzle. Thanks for hanging out. Sure we'll see ya. If you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'll still be here. Pop in. Fair enough. I'll be here at that time, too. Oh, man, I would love to see black ink. Or the gold ink, you mean? The gold, yeah, the black with gold ink, yeah. Yeah, haven't seen one of those yet in person other than the preview stuff. All right, last box mojo, everybody. Good luck. Let's finish strong. Could use another low-numbered auto would be cool. Let's go. Dean Curley. Willits, Petrie, and Root. Willits in action. Dan Marino. My second one I've hit. Who's got the Royals? Deli counter. Followed by Pico Cone. There you go, deli counter. Marino's awesome. Yankees, Huskies forever on that one. Does Fleming's card say? Yes, Fleming's card does say shortstop. That's funny. How about a little orange? First off, we got Mitch Voigt out of 150. And then another orange. Phillies. 2 of 25. Dante Nori. Phillies is GF Bucks. That's our second orange. No, I thought the Phillies had another orange. They didn't. Dodgers right there. That's cool. GF Bucks and the Phillies. Tyson Lewis to 99. Reggio the Rocky now. Voigt, Yost, Owens. Connor Essenberg. The hat is the Omaha Storm Chasers. I'm also committed to make it to the Allen and Ginter. GA jacket. Georgia jacket with the Essenberg. It's gonna be a long night because I'm already tired. And I've got a lot of ripping yet to do. Tate to $4.99. Cohen and Brecht. I think my goal now is to get home by noon. If I can get home by noon, I think I'll be in pretty good shape. Patrick Forbes. That was a little sleeper pitcher call off of YouTube earlier. Will this one in existence? 15 of 75 on the Forbes. He's from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Diamondbacks going to Tribeca Wax Collector. Seth Hernandez. Well, I have a choice. It's just that one of the choices turns out very badly for me. Right? One, or nope, not a one. Looks like 88. 88 of 499. Tate for the Twins. Scallywag. One of the choices ends up with me fired. Tyson Lewis, 33 of 99 for the Reds. Reds is Ranbor. Uh, 64 of 150, Mitch Voigt for the Mets. Mets going to Sammy. Got Dean Curley for the Guardians. And Eli Willits. All right, got to do a little cleanup here, and then we'll do a recap. Some unnumbered stuff here. First off, Riggio, Rockies, Co, Dodgers, Sirota, Dodgers, Moore, Rangers, McGonigal, Tigers, Bazana, Guardians, Salas, Marlins, Abel, Brewers, Anderson, Mariners, Parker, Blue Jays, Arias, Red Sox, Weatherholt, Cardinals, and hope for the Dodgers. There's always hope for the Dodgers. Rookie stuff I already top loaded, or first, I should say. Curley, Guardians, Hernandez, Pirates, Watson, Reds, Hall, Reds, Lombardi, Royals, Cunningham, Diamondbacks, Lodice, White Sox, Carlson, White Sox, Reed, Cubs, Arnold, A's, Doyle, Cardinals, Hall, Reds, Bellew, Rockies, Hartshorn, Cubs, Conrad, Cubs, Bowker, Phillies, Bremner, Angels, and Parker, Blue Jays. You're welcome, DJ Mass. Thanks for the chat. To $4.99, Tate, Twins, Gillen, Rays, DeVries, A's, Monroe, Angels, Cunningham, Diamondbacks, Livingston, Diamondbacks, and Morris for the Reds. To $150, Namala, Blue Jays, and McConaughey, Rangers. To $99, lots of greens. Lewis, Reds, Moss, Rays, Ellinger, Twins, Tate, Twins, Fisher, Phillies, Bellew, Rockies, Celestian, Mariners, Wiggins, Cubs, Richardson, A's, Shores, Angels, Stafura, Pirates, and DeJurwa, Orioles. There was a bunch of those could have went on the stands with their teams, but I just wasn't paying attention. Weatherholt to $75, Dix, Diamondbacks, and Millar for the Royals. To $50, Salas, Marlins, Made, Brewers, Jordan, Giants, Mitchell, Royals. To $35, Salas, Marlins. To $25, Nori, Phillies, Moss, Rays, and Rojas for the Cubs. Base autographs, Essenberg, Braves, Cunningham, Diamondbacks, Witherspoon, Tigers, Morrison, Brewers, Sneed, Angels, Fisher, Phillies, Shores, Angels, Cook, Blue Jays, DeJurwa, Orioles, and Livingston Diamondbacks. Man, why didn't I have the Orioles? I had all sorts of Orioles stuff. I didn't put them on the stand with the Irish. Cone, Yankees, Vitorek, Dodgers. Actually, the Dodgers were on a stand too, weren't they? Yeah, they were. Jeez. And Hedges, Rockies. Those are to $4.99. To $250, Matt Myra, Cardinals. To $150, Cade Obermuller, Phillies. And to $71, J.B. Middleton for the Rockies. Besides the Cunningham, the last one was Patrick Forbes, the $75, Diamondbacks. Tribeca Wax Collector. Ike Irish and the Orioles, and some other stuff that I didn't put on the stand with it. Smells skunky. Yeah, we'll go Nationals next. We had Willits. We have Willits on the refractor, Petrie on the auto, and Willits to $99. The Nationals going to Joseph E. Fry. We have the Mets, two Wisconsin kids, Mitch Voigt to $150 and Casau to $50. Mets is Sammy. We have the Astros. Fry to $99. Nans refractor. Nans to $250. Fry auto and Fry auto to $199. Astros going to Chef Steph. Dodgers, we had the Vitorek, we had West, and we had Davalon on the college variation. Dodgers going to Mike Molesky. I'm going to mark that right away so they don't get confused in shipping. Because there's no other cards of him in the area. A little Dan Marino action for the Royals. Royals going to Deli Counter. And in the Mets, we got Cade Anderson refractor. Cade Anderson, 89 of 99 on the achromatic autograph green. Mariners is Double D. That is it for me on this one. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Ginter X. I am behind immensely tonight. We're going to get that going just as soon as we possibly can. Got to get some drink in me and refuel and grab the cards, and we'll be off and ripping. What do we got here? Mariners. My name is Jay. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for filling up. Really appreciate it. We'll talk to you again in a couple minutes with Ginter X.